Hello everyone and welcome to Piccadilly Stampin'. Okay, there's probably a 30-second delay here, and you let me know when it's going to come on. I'm going to try to go and click it up on the computer, okay, Bill?
Okie dokie.
Okay, it does say that I am live on the computer. Let's see if it'll load.
Don't say anything on.
It's not?
Not yet.
Okay, it is.
Now it is.
Okay.
Woo, everybody's on.
Really?
Bill, Trina, Tater, Madison.
All right.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Share my video. Hi, Kristen. I'm seeing some people. Hi, Bill. Hi, Sandra. Woohoo. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Madison. Thank you for sharing. Hi, Jean. There's Tater. Hi, Tater. So, I've got kind of a packed show, and I know I say that every week, but I got kind of a packed live tonight, so I'm going to get going since people are starting to come on. Is it coming on pretty fairly?
Yep. 15, 16, 17.
Okay. Hi, Danielle.
Hi, Sherry.
Hi, Sherry. Hi, Beth Ann. Yeah, we're seeing.
Hello.
Hi, Jenna. Hi, Sharon. Welcome. Sharon's new. I don't recognize that name. Jenna's my other redhead friend.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sandra, for sharing. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Kathy. Yay. Okay. All right. I got the Bill's doing this. Hi, Laura. Hi, Karen. Okay. I don't know if... See, I'm not doing my normal where I like barb in them.
Oh, I need to shoot barb.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go through some announcements. There's a lot of announcements, but guess what the best one is? Hi, Joyce. Hi, Nancy. Guess what the best one is, Bill? Can you guess?
We get to open the catalog.
We get to open the catalog. Yay! So, couple things. I want to let you guys know that I am doing a monthly newsletter, and if you would like to get that, all you need to do is to go on to my Facebook page, and be sure that when you do that you're not using your phone or a pad, because it doesn't show up there. It's like a cute computer or a laptop, but just look for the Piccadilly Post, and that's my monthly newsletter. And I just had to share this one more time. I know it's not Christmas, but this was probably one of the cutest little things I got from my customer. So thank you so much. But Piccadilly Post, and I will be sending out my monthly newsletter. So it is Celebrations, which is the happiest time of the year for anybody who's into Stampin' Up! As much as I am. This is like... the biggest sale that they have all kinds of little sales constantly, but this is the biggest sale. And why is it the biggest sale? Because anything that you order from the new Occasions catalog, the regular annual catalog, you get something in this little mini catalog for free. So they have everything. They have stamp sets.
There's only 11 more weeks.
Bill says, get on it because there's only 11 more weeks. They've got ribbon. They give you ideas in this book of how to use it. They've got paper. They've got these elements, which are so cute. I have some of mine. One of the perks of being a demonstrator is you kind of get you get to pre-order stuff. So more stamp sets. This is foil sheets, and they give you like a lot of them in here. It's like 4 each of 2 colors of I think it's like a grapefruit grove. Yeah, grapefruit grove and lovely lipstick. Here's another stamp set of these little froggies. This one is one that I used last week, the lovely lattice. They've also got kits, card kits. They've got some, so every $50 you can get those things, but they do have some items for $100. Then you can get like this really cool distinctive stamp set. So that was just quickly through there. And you guys have seen also, if you need a catalog, If you're one of my regular customers and you are not local here, I did send them out by bulk mailer through Stampin' Up! Company. If you did not get that, please let me know, because I will contact them for you to see about where your catalog is. But if you're locally here, or if you're new to me and you need a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I'm more than happy to send these out to you. Kathy, by the way, did you get yours? I know that you would. Will you look for response? Okay.
I'll watch them.
Okay. So, and this thing is packed full of all kinds of fun stuff. So if you haven't seen it, you can view it online, but I will tell you, I guess I'm a paper girl and I get excited. Oh, Joy came. Joy's here.
Hi, Joy.
And Sherry Braylon's here. Nice to see you. I lost my thought. I am so sorry. I get excited when I see someone. I'm a paper girl. I want to see it in person, and hold it and look at it, and more than I do over the computer. So if you need one, let me know. We're going to be using new stuff tonight. I got 3 projects to work on. Let's go over some of the company announcements afterwards. Let's just get started. What do you think?
Oh, that sounds good. Let's go.
Let's get started. We can come back to some of this. So, if you want to sign up for the newsletter, look for Piccadilly Post, and it's on that left-hand side of the Facebook wall. And like I said, we can't find it. At least Bill can't find it from his phone. So, as I asked him to try so that I could send out a newsletter and see if it worked. Oh, look at that. I'm getting all techie here.
Yeah.
All right, so.
Cindy said she got her first order.
Who's that?
Cindy Custard Prince.
Oh, she got her
first order today.
Woo-woo! Yay! That's awesome. I am hoping to get my order on Friday. I'm hoping, fingers crossed. It was a big one. Okay, so let's get going with some projects. So I wanted to talk a little bit about, I had posted these online. Boy, I had a lot of comments on these 2 little simple cards. I want you to see these cards. It is 1 piece of cardstock folded in half. I did a little video on it. It's very easy to make. It is just a couple of stamps, a couple of ink colors, and then just Whisper White cardstock. That's all there is to it. So these got a lot of attention. This is a part of Stampin' Up! Is doing a thing. Thanks, Barb, for sharing, of simple stamping. And I do remember the first time I put ink to paper and how I thought how wonderful it is. Now, I'm going to be doing some graduated stamping tonight. I'm going to start with some simple stamping and then kind of move up. But I wanted to show you, the only thing on here is ink, paper, and stamps. That's all I did to make this, okay? So, cuteness. That's from one of our new steps, this new stamp sets, which we'll be using tonight. And so I'll point those out again here in a minute. So tonight we're going to be using the butterfly gala or gala. Everyone says it different. I don't know. It's the butterfly blah blah blah. There we go. That's how I'm going to say it. Blah blah blah.
Blah blah blah.
And Artisan Textures are the 2 stamp sets. So I am going to be using just stamps, ink, and paper, but I'm going to add 1 embellishment to this, which is going to be some rhinestones. So let me get my stuff out of my project box, and we'll get going. Okay, I wanted to pick a very simple project, a very easy project to start. And so the color combo that I picked is kind of an unusual one, but it really does go together well. Coastal Cabana and Soft Seafoam. So I started off with a Coastal Cabana card base. And I'm just going to fold that in half. And I'm going to set that aside. And then I cut a basic piece of Whisper White to 4 by 5 1/4, just so that it would mat nicely on here. Did anyone see Karen Jones?
I haven't seen Karen yet, but Tara's on.
Okay, hi Tara.
Fran.
Hi Fran. So let me get my stamp pads opened up. Oh, by the way, share my video if you want a chance into next week's drawing. I say what? We'll do one drawing right after this.
Okay.
Okay.
That works.
Will you remind me?
Yep. I'll get Izzy ready. She'll draw them out.
Izzy will? Okay. So, I got those. What am I doing? I'm all over the place. I'm kind of excited tonight. I really like stamping with you guys. So I'm going to start with the soft sea foam, and I'm going to use the Artisan Texture, and it's just easier to show you. This is a red rubber stamp, but I'm going to use this like little wavy image. I don't know how well you can see it because it's very, very fine. And I'm using a light color. And I'm just going to start in the corner of my project. And I know white on white is kind of hard to see, but I have scrap paper down because I'm going to stamp off a little bit too. So I'm going to start maybe up here and just do a little stamp. And maybe graduate that. I know Karen wanted to be here, so I hope everything's okay.
People are asking if I still have my shirt on. Yes, I do.
Say it louder, because remember, they couldn't hear you.
If anybody's wondering, I still have my t-shirt on.
I thought that was so cute that he was showing his Wednesday support. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside. So basically what I did is just kind of lightly stamped into this corner, okay? Then in the butterfly gala, I don't know. You know what? Ask Joy. Joy always knows. So I'm going to use just the silhouette of this little bitty butterfly, okay? And I'm going to go, I'm going to close this because I know I'll end up with that on my hand. If I don't. So I'm going to ink that up, and I want to test this out here. Yeah, perfect. So I'm going to start with maybe one there.
Gala.
Is that what she said?
Gale, then UH.
Gala?
Gale, then UH. Gala.
Gala. Gala? Gala. Gala?
Fran says it's pronounced gala.
Well, okay, tomato.
Tomato, let's get the stamping. Let's go. Back to the butterflies.
Okay, so I just put a few butterflies on the edge like that. So, easy, right? Super easy. The last thing is I'm going to hit that if I don't be careful. I'm just going to take from the butterfly G, gala, I'm going to take that a little note because I think these cute little butterflies, I think this will be cute. And I always do a little tester. Ooh, I'm glad I did. Sometimes, I don't know if you guys ever have this, but sometimes on the photopolymer, if I turn it upside down, I get a little bit better coverage. Oh, I didn't even look to see if I had my paper lined up, but actually not too bad. Okay, so simple stamping. Anybody can do that. I'm gluing down one piece of paper to one colored piece of cardstock that I stamped on. So how stinking sweet is this? Isn't that cute and easy? Okay, now I'm going to step it up one thing with some rhinestones, and I'm going to use some of these little bitty ones. So it's still simple stamping. I just added one little embellishment detail. What's everyone think of that?
I don't know. I haven't got that for you.
Okay. I guess you told me, huh?
Yeah, we're behind you.
That's okay. Let me know when they get up there, and I'm going to pull that out so they can see it.
Love the little butterflies. Cute and easy.
It is. It's very cute and easy. Now, for those of you who make your cards and sell your cards, I'm sorry, I turned away from the camera. Can you imagine making a nice little gift pack of these in like a pink and a yellow and the green? I mean, what a cute little gift of note cards. You can even put a white on the inside and then stamp a little butterfly, maybe go in the opposite direction, and then embellish with just a little bit of stamping on your envelope. So easy for simple stamping. Anybody can do it. It's so much fun, right? Okay, I'm going to set this one aside. So do we want to do that drawing?
Yeah, let's do the drawing. Drum roll!
Okay, hold on. Let me get my card. It's like falling down on me. Here we go. Clean this mess up a bit. And I need to do one thing. So everybody divert your eyes for one moment, because my cord is in the way and I'm scared I'm going to like get everyone, I'm going to knock it and knock this camera out. So if it wiggles a little bit, I'm sorry ahead of time. Okay. There, I think.
Still drum rolling, so.
Okay, good.
Keep going.
All right, all right, all right. So I've put, and you guys did such a good job at sharing. Thank you so much. I did put them in here. So Bill, you want to do the honors?
Yep, here I am.
Okay.
Who is it?
Who is it?
Jan Robinson. Woohoo!
Okay, Jan Robinson. Great. So what did she win?
Looks like some cards, maybe.
Louder.
Might be some cards.
It is. Okay, so these were the ones actually that we made last week. So I will be sending you some cards. Awesome. Oh, look it. Some of them know how to actually, they found a little drum.
I know. Tater and Tara and...
Ah,
not Tater, but
how cute.
Kristen.
Okay, so we started off with that. So Jan Robinson, thank you so much for sharing my video. All right, now let's keep moving. Moving and grooving, right?
Moving on.
Okay, so now I want to take that same simple stamping and I want to step it up a bit. So let me get some stuff out here. Adding some punches and a few more embellishments. So on these cards that I showed you that I did earlier, I was using the Bloom by Bloom. So on this one, I used Grapefruit Grove with Poppy Parade on this card, see? And I just made a pattern out of it. And then I used Friendly Expressions for the sentiment. And then on this one, I did the same thing with that, but I just used the leaf. So, and actually I was fooling around here. And I tried another one, and I used this embellishment in the blue. I thought it kind of looked like, I don't know, like snow or something. So, I mean, but they're all really cute and easy cards, so you can make a set with that too. Anyway, on to this project. So I am going to be using the Bloom by Bloom set again. I just have to say that this is probably, so far, and I know that this, like every time I say this, but I think this is probably my favorite one until the next stamp set that I hold. But I don't know why. I keep coming back to it, and I've made a lot of samples with this. So tonight we're going to work...
Actually, people have liked the blue one.
They did like the blue one?
Mm-hmm.
Well, good. I like the blue one, too. I just haven't...
Karen Jones is on.
Good, Karen's on. Yay! I hope she saw the beginning. Okay, so Bloom by Bloom, and then last week I had talked a little bit about the part of my story. Now this is one of the free stamp sets that you can win, and this one has just spoken to me, so we'll be using that too for the sentiment. And I'm going to be using, which sentiment is it? The world needs more people like you. I think that is absolutely beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So Bloom by Bloom. So tonight... I got scrap pieces in here. I want to start off, I wanted something that was kind of springy and light. I'm not a winter person. I used to be, but I'm not anymore. My daughter is. Oh my gosh. She'll go without a coat most of the winter long. in Iowa, that is not suggested. But, so, I've got a card base here, and a piece of Whisper White. Now, I have this cut just a little bit different than my norm. Normally I like a 2 by 5.5, but I've got 2 1/4 by 5.5. I needed just a little bit more space because we're going to go, what happened to my scrap piece of paper? What did I do with that, Bill?
I don't know.
We'll get out a new scrap piece of paper because I'm...
Probably put it in another box.
Yeah, I probably did. Okay. I have my mother save me any old computer paper, and then I can use the other side. Okay, so Whisper White is what I'm starting off with. My colors that I chose were Flirty Flamingo, which is in our Brights family. Granny Apple Green, my favorite green right at the moment. And Daffodil Delight. So all bright colors. And let's start with some of the stamping. So I want to open up my colors here. Maybe. All right. I guess I will start with the Flirty Flamingo. And I want to stamp full strength. Kind of on and off my project around like so. And then I'm going to come back. That was with that floral image. And the next floral image is this kind of half flower. And I decided to go Daffodil Delight with that one. And I'm going to... Yeah, that's what I thought. I think I need to re-ink soon.
Uh-oh. Sounds like a Bill's Basic.
A Bill's Basic?
How to re-ink pads.
How to re-ink. Actually, Bill has volunteered to be a part of a Bill's Basic coming up really soon about re-inking markers. So,
yeah,
be looking for that. I like how you say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was totally my mother. My mother says, yeah, all the time. So I'm going to... What's that?
Nothing.
Okay. And just randomly stamp it on here. And I think I want a little bit this way. Right there. Okay. And then I'm going to come back in with that leaf to add a little bit of greenery. Let's see. So, any questions or anything?
Not yet. They're just watching.
Well, I like to check. Oh, and I don't know where that's going to live. Ooh, that sounded so Bob Ross of me, didn't it?
What, Happy Leaves?
Happy Leaves, yeah, where are they going to live?
Leaves and Bunny Tree.
Oh, just to add some color, but I don't know where I want it. Okay. Maybe that was too much in that area now. Offset it a little. Stop while you're ahead. But you can make your own DSP is what I'm showing you here. And it's just inks and paper and stamps. Okay, so I've got a nice little kind of background-y. And I'm going to take this. Look at how that just pops right up on there. And play with it to whatever you like. And I kind of like that. So we're going to glue this down.
That refilling the markers, that's getting a big hit because a lot of people are wanting to know how to do it.
Oh, well then, I guess maybe you need to get in front of the camera,
Yes,
mister.
I do.
How about this weekend? Can we hold him to it?
Sounds good. Hey, Kathy wanted to know if I could refill her markers.
if you could refill her markers. He can teach you how to do it. Okay, so I'm gluing that kind of where I have just a little bit of a border, but kind of more up at the top. And then, one of the things that you get for celebrations is, I have some in other project boxes, but some of this beautiful, and they call it organdy ribbon combo pack. And I'm going to use the yellow in this, and we're going to go ahead and tie this around. So I am going to teach another tip. I like to teach. That's why I do this more than anything. I mean, sales are nice, but I do really enjoy teaching it. So one of the things that I have found is kind of when you figure out how much ribbon you're going to use, and I'm going to do a knot, so I don't need to have as much as if I were to do a bow, is if you take your ribbon around like so, and if you pull it so that see how it's kind of, it's tight. So when I'm putting it in, I'm making the paper kind of bow up because it will relax when you put it down. Now watch when I say that, it's going to be all curly. But then you come around, and I'm just going to do a knot tonight. It kind of somehow loses a little tension in, see? So it's not like it's really pulling that paper, but it's, did that make sense?
Yes, it does.
So you're pulling it like this, and then when you go to make the knot, it kind of loosens up, but then it fits perfectly. So, okay, I hope that was a good tip and helped everyone.
Yeah.
You say yeah. Okay, I'm going to set this aside for a moment because now we're going to do some different stamping. I love these project boxes, Madison. I need you to order me another set of them. Okay, we're going to go on to the next part. So I just have a scrap piece of Whisper White, and I'm going to bring out the Memento Tuxedo Black ink. And I've got that saying from the Part of My Story stamp set. So let's ink that up. And let's make sure I've got it in the right. Bill, I'm going to test you on this. Are you ready?
What?
Yeah, you got a test. Pop quiz right here. So, what is my favorite stamp combo? Or my favorite punch combo?
Punch combo?
Mm-hmm.
Like round two and a half?
You failed again.
I did.
It is the 2-inch circle punch.
2-inch circle.
Okay, so I'm going to go
I
ahead.
had round.
Well, you did have round. I'll give you that. So I'm going to use the 2-inch circle. So do you know the one that I like to frame that? Come on, you're on the spot now. I'm going to test you every week until you can get this.
Starburst?
The Starburst! He got it! I don't even have it out yet. So, yes.
They were helping me.
They were helping you?
Yep.
Why would you guys help him? Man. So I just have another piece of scrap. This is in the Granny Apple Green. Are you paying them on the side?
I am.
Are you typing something to them?
No.
Who's got your back, huh? Oh, you're lucky I can't read. So the Starburst. Because I love that combination. I just think it fits together well. So we're going to glue that together. And I like the ease of it. I'll be honest with you. These two punches together, I just like the ease of it. And it's not just circle on circle. I do like that little jaggedy edge that says, look at me. Jaggedy is a word too. Okay. So now I'm going to teach you something this week, and we'll see if you remember it to next week. Okay?
That's a whole week away.
I know. So I'm going to just set that aside for a second. We're going to pull out this scrap. My next newest favorite. Oh no, where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Punch Pack is the ones that go with the bloom set. It's all these little bitty blooms, and there's a little leaf and a little center for your flower. Well, anyway, I'm going to use this one because I love it. And I'm going to just take a little piece of Daffodil Delight. This is scrap. Now, you can see I use and save my scraps to the very end. but we're going to punch out one of those. Okay, so remember that. My little blooms.
Bloom.
You're going to, yeah, but they're the
I'm writing it down over here. Little bloom.
You're not writing it down. You're so full of it. Okay.
I think I have some fans that'll help me remember.
You think that they will? You think you got fans, huh? I'm your fan. Okay, so my tip last week was to use the piercing mat pad in the back of the piercing mat, and to just go like that, and then you've got a little bit of dimension to your floral. And I'm going to take this to your floral piece, and I'm going to glue it on. This glue sticks really well. You can use a glue dot. I probably should have since I'm on camera. But I'm going to put that there. And then let's get out the pearls. And let's get a pearl here. I'll just take one of these and stick that in the center. And if I wanted to, I could use that punch pack to make a little leaf to go with it, which would be pretty. Okay, and I just want to, I'm going to grab some dimensionals. Everyone does it a little bit differently. I place them probably more than I need to, but like so on here. My little trash container was getting full. And I'm going to bring back in my let's see where I want this. I may want that just a little closer here. And I'm going to place that right. Well, how about if I place it so it's straight? Okay, and then we'll trim these little flags down now that I know.
Now, Joy calls the placement of your dimensionals
Yeah.
a three-legged stool.
Ah, that's kind of cute, Joy. I don't care what Bill says about you. I like you,
What?
Joy.
Don't give me a no.
Okay, so if you don't have a DSP, designer series paper that matches what you want to do, and I really wanted to use Flirty Flamingo, so I made my own. And it's simple stamping. I did add a couple of punches to it and just a couple of embellishments, but it's really simple.
Love it.
Are they liking it?
Oh yeah.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so we're down to, I got one more. And I saved it. I wanted to do this kind of simpler stuff because you know me, I like to step it up and teach. So one of the benefits of being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and a lot of you who are on here are demonstrators already, so you know the perks. You know about getting to order early, and you know about this stuff. But for people who are watching who don't know, some of my customers, some of my family, we get a magazine that comes out, and I think it's every 2 months, Stampin' Success. And this gives us all kinds of tips and ideas and stuff that we can do. And this is important because what I'm going to do tonight, I copied out of this book. And I love to give credit where credit's due. So I changed it just a little bit, like the colors. That was my big, and I don't have the measurements of what they did, so I just make up my own. But I think it's a way of teaching creativity. Take what someone else has done and make it yours, or copy it exactly and give them the credit. So I'm not sure who did this one. I will show you in the end. But I'm starting off with a card base, and we're going to use the Butterfly Gala. Guess what? I found that piece of paper I was missing. And it comes with the butterfly punch. Now, if you buy, let me grab that again. If you buy the set and you buy the punch together, you save 10% off your order. So I always like to point that out to you guys because who doesn't like to save a little bit of money? So we're going to be using out of this the thank you so very much. I always need thank you cards. We're going to be using this butterfly combo, and what I like about it is they're hooked together so that when you go to punch them out, you can punch them out together. It's awesome. And then it has something, these dark colors that we're going to use to color in. So let me start off there. And actually what I want to do is I want to start by punching a bunch of these in white. Say what? Yep, that's what we're doing. So I'm not stamping anything. I'm just gonna punch a bunch. It's very easy. It's not time consuming at all. Punch, punch, punch. That's probably enough. Let's do that for now. We'll come back to this because we're going to use it again. Why would I do such a thing?
Why? Please tell us.
Because I saw, now I'm going to show you. I saw in here, now you get all kinds of tips and tricks. I saw in here this card. Can you see this card? They took and punched them out and glued them down and made this background. What an awesome, awesome, awesome idea. Very little effort, other than now I have to glue it all. But that doesn't take that much time, so we can talk while I glue, okay? Talk to me, Bill. Or talk to the ladies.
Well.
Okay.
I don't like having tasks, so quick tasks to me.
Well.
I know, I should always know what your favorite punch is.
Yes, you should. Most men do know what their wife's favorite punch is, don't they?
I don't know.
Doubtful. Okay, so basically what I'm doing is I'm starting with my big ones, the big butterflies, and I'm just gluing them down. And like I said, this glue is so sticky. This is the Tombow multi-liquid, Tombow mono liquid glue multi, I don't know. It's the green glue. And I'm just going to glue some of these down at different angles. Anyone saying anything?
Oh, they're just, can't wait for Bill's Basics.
How does Bill get to be the star of my show, huh? I love that. Yeah, Bill's Basics. He'll act like he knows after he spent a half an hour of me kind of telling him how it goes. And it's okay to let these hang over the edge. We're going to cut them off. And I don't glue it like down. Maybe I like that better. Because I want some of the edges to hang off and kind of be up from the paper. This glue is going to hold it, trust me. The littler ones, are my hands in camera? Are they?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I can't.
Good.
You're cute. Isn't he adorable? So this is why I wanted a little extra time tonight, because I knew just gluing these together was going to take me a little bit longer. Picking them up. Some of these can hang off too.
The little ones?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
We're going to cut them so that they match. I think I need one here. And then I think the basic idea is met. I don't need to keep going. You could, but I think you're getting the idea. well enough. So what I'm going to do now is take my little trash bin, and it's very easy. I'm just going to take my paper snips and go snip, 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 snip. I guess I don't need to make the sound each time I do it. I learned that from you.
Me?
Oh yeah, you're always making your sounds when you're doing stuff. There's one too. I feel like this is naked right here, but I know I've got that piece. I'm going to do it anyway because it'll bug me. I'll know it's not there. So, there we go. Okay, everyone still with me? Everyone getting it? Everyone liking it? We're going to set that aside, let that dry a little bit, and then I'm going to come in and I want to use the Tuxedo Black Memento ink, and I'm going to show you how to punch it out when you stamp it. Now, I like myself, some people probably would like more color to it. Myself, I like kind of that monochromatic, is that how you say it? Kind of, well, yeah, the white on white. So, for me, where's the ink? Oh, here we go. I chose Balmy Blue. And so, here's that piece of scrap. So these little portions of it are the wings to the butterfly, and the little piece that I used on the first stamp, this is also for coloring in this little character. So I'm going to start off, and I want to stamp off on my butterfly. So I'm going to stamp it off, and then so I just don't want it full strength.
Question.
Yes.
Does the Memento ink dry right away?
It does pretty good for me. I mean, I don't like how that's stamped, so there we go. Yeah, I mean, you saw how long. Yeah. Now, I'm not going to be using this butterfly, so I'm not going to worry about it, but I could save it for another project. I'm going to put this ink up. And we're going to just go ahead and punch this. So you can see how this lines up. Well, I can if there wasn't a camera in my face anyway. Punch them out. Haha, there we go. I want to add just a little bit more detail. So I chose Pacific Point because I want something. This is a Stampin' Write marker, which is different than the blends that you saw me use. I guess it wasn't last week, 2 weeks ago. So it's got an end to write with and a brush tip end, and I'm going to use this brush tip end. I want to go in here with some of this detail, and I just want to color it in because butterflies have detail. Now, there's all kinds of things you could do with this if you wanted to. You could use your StazOn ink and you could watercolor it. You could do the blends. In fact, I have a project coming up where I'm going to be using the blends to do this, but I wanted to show you use different markers for different things, and I wanted to show the Stampin' Write markers. It's very easy, and it's kind of relaxing to just sit and color. So I'm going to do this inside and just add a little detail into my butterfly. Any comments, Bill?
Got kicked out.
You got kicked out?
Yeah, I'm going back in.
Okay, I was going to say. So this was the Pacific Point Stampin' Write marker, which is in the Brights family. Okay, so now I have my little butterfly. And I'm going to set him aside. Then, just like on the piece, I cut a 3 by 3 3/4 piece of Whisper White. And I want to get my last stamp out here. And this was the Thank You So Very Much in the Balmy Blue. And I'm going to do full strength in the Balmy Blue. Let me just make sure I got that inky. Okay. Kind of down at the bottom, and I'm having a hard time seeing if I'm even because of the phone being in. I use my phone for, not too bad. Not too shabby for an old crabby lady. Okay. Last thing. So just like on the this card, I'm going to use that same, what did they call it? Organdy ribbon combo pack. There's 5 different colors in it, so I'm going to use that. I got it for free. I mean, who doesn't love free stuff? So now I'm going to do something. I normally do, I'm a fast fuse junkie, you guys know it, but I'm going to do the next best thing. It is, well, actually, it's probably even better than fast fuse, especially for this project. But it's the Terran tape, and I love the Terran tape. It's very sticky, but also you can tear it to whatever size that you need. And I'm going to go ahead and stick this right in the middle of my project, just boom, like that. Why would I do such a thing? And sometimes if you can get down one of these edges, you can just pick this up. This is, I'm an impatient person. That's too much work for me. Okay, so I'm going to take this ribbon that I just dropped on the floor, and I took the blue to match because I think it's pretty. And I'm going to go from one side to the other. I love this, and now everybody has their own different way of doing it. I have to place it. I suppose if you wanted to, because I'm going to have that piece go on top, you could save ribbon and cut it off and just do little loops of it, but I'm just not that energetic, I guess. I don't know. Okay, now I always have to look at it to see if it's what I want, and actually that's not too bad. So we're going to cut that off at an angle, just because I think it looks more finished. And then I'm going to pull out my dimensionals again, and I'm going to do my 4-cornered stool. What did she call
it? A chair, then.
I know. I thought it was funny.
She called it a 3-legged stool.
3-legged stool.
Yep.
3-legged. And because it's me, I always have to have that 5th right there. Okay. And then take these off. So basically, I'm pretty much copying this thing almost exactly out of this book. But it's so cute. And no one's going to see that stuff behind, which is awesome, because that's some heavy-duty stick. And I can place this before I get it completely stuck down. Right there, I think. Yeah, that's good. Now I'm going to take and wiggle that around so that I get a little dimension to my wings. And I'm going to glue that down in the center. Isn't that cute? And then let's go back to those pearls. And I'm going to determine, I think last time I did that, but I'm wondering almost, I just want to see something. Oh yes. We're going with the Big Bertha there.
Big Bertha?
Yeah, don't you think so?
Yeah.
And technically, I didn't I didn't color that, but technically if you wanted to, you could probably color that with one of the blends, one of the blue blends.
Very true.
Yeah. Okay. Just let me get this stuff out of the way and get my scrap pile out of the way. And then let's bring this back in. So basically what I did is this card, and it's going to take a minute. I don't know if you can see. Does that show up on camera very good or not? In person, it's very pretty.
It looks very pretty online.
Okay, I didn't know. All right, so here is very simple butterfly, a little bit more stepped up, making your own DSP, super easy layouts, casing. I've been talking about casing each week and how important casing is, and not trying to reinvent the wheel. Sometimes you come up with your own ideas, which these two were my own, and sometimes you have to copy someone to get what you want. The big thing about stamping that I want everyone to take from this is that, and that just went right out of my head. As quick as it came in, it went right out of my head. I'm sorry, you guys. Okay. Oh, I know, is to don't think that you have to do it alone. The more you practice, the better you get at it. The more you do it, the better you are at it. It's just like exercising. It's a muscle. So creative.
Muscle memory.
Yes. So if you're working out and pumping iron, you know, you're building muscle. The more you sit down and create, the more creative you're going to be. So repetition. Okay, now let's go back to some of the business announcements. I have a little bit different stuff to share with you tonight. Again, you need a catalog. Inbox me your address and tell me that you would like the catalog. Let's see, what all do we have here? Okay, so I gotta get this out of my way. I'm tripping over it. So, Celebrations is a huge sale, and every time you shop for anything in any of the products, it can even be on the clearance rack. If you get to $50 in an amount, you get to earn Celebration rewards, which is this little catalog that I told you for everything. Or $100, you get to earn $100. I have a note on here to tell everyone I'm going to be changing something that I'm doing, and I'm going to be implementing a rewards program here really soon. So more details to come, hopefully by next week. Also, Celebration, you can host a party. I'm willing to do them. I don't do them very often, but I will do them during celebrations because it's such a great deal for hosts. And the reason I say that is because not only do you get all of your rewards and your free products for being a host of the event, your guests can earn the Celebrations rewards too. So that's kind of a neat little perk. Awesome specials. Right now, when you join Stampin' Up to be a demonstrator. Now I want to go here for a couple different things. My group is called the Piccadilly Pearls. I love the Piccadilly Pearls, and I'm wanting to expand on my Piccadilly Pearls. So if you're interested in, please let me know. They have got some great specials to join. So normally you get $125 worth of product for $99. But during the Celebration promotion, you can get $175 worth of products for $99. You don't have to sell a thing. You don't have to recruit a person. You can just be a hobbyist demo. In fact, I was for 6 years, actually about 6.5, and before I decided to turn it into a business. So that's one option. The second option is you can still get the $175 worth of product, but the new stamp and carry tote, or craft and carry tote that they have, they're offering that. Now, I paid $50 for mine. They're offering that to join and getting it for $30. So that's a $20 savings right there. And I don't know how well you can see this on camera, but this thing holds a lot. So as you see, it holds the paper trimmer, it holds catalogs, it holds stamp sets, it holds your embellishments and punches, and that's the Stamparatus right there. Oh, plus remember, the Stamparatus is also, the Stamparatus case is also available. So, you get that. Plus, with every sale that's $250 or more, you're getting an extra $25 in your Stampin' Rewards. So just for hosting it, or if you have a great big huge order, you can do that too. I've done it before. Actually, I did it recently. So that is my spiel on that. Paper Pumpkin. Tomorrow, I believe, is the last day to get in on the January Paper Pumpkin, which is going to be a Valentine's. This is kind of what they put out here. So if you need information on Paper Pumpkin, let me know. I do want to let you guys know that during celebrations, if you go to, it's paperpumpkin.com, and you have to find me as your demonstrator. But when you, and I can get you that information in that link, but when you do this, if you prepay for a subscription, you can also earn celebration rewards, another plus. So that's pretty awesome. Okay, where are we? This is the last week that I'm going to be doing my weekly special. So, because I'm going to be going to a rewards program, and hopefully I'll have that going by next week. But, as always, if you place a $50 order using my host code, by Saturday at January 12th by noon, you get a free gift from me, not from Stampin' Up. That's on top of everything else, just from me. So all you have to do is go to my Shop Now button, and that will take you right to my store. All right, so then we're down to, should we do one drawing or two?
Let's do two.
Yeah.
Two,
huh?
Two.
Okay. So, did you guys share my video so that you get in?
There's a ton of them being shared.
Is there? Awesome, you guys. Thank you so much. Okay, let's get the... We'll open it up for the next share. Woo-woo. Okay, Bill?
26 shares so far. Woo-hoo.
Okay, what do you got?
April.
You want me to say
Yeah.
it? I like how you stand there and look at me.
Mm-hmm.
It's April Cadwell Isaacs. April Cadwell Isaacs. I don't know who this is. So this is somebody new. So send me your address so that I can send you. What did they get?
Looks like more cards.
Oh, it's not cards. It's one of my calendars. Okay, wake up, kick butt, repeat. So it's a desk calendar. So April, get me that information, inbox me your information, and I'll get this out to you. Okay, you want another one, huh?
One more.
One more. Okay, drum roll for the last one. Woo! Okay.
Where are they?
Oh, sorry. I've fallen asleep there at the wheel.
Okay. Adrian Foster.
Oh, Adrian.
Oh, Adrian.
Adrian. Adrian Foster. Okay, Adrian, you have one. Oh, I have a ribbon share. So this is 2 yards of 3 current colors of ribbon, and get me your address and I will send those to you. Yay. Okay, so you guys, thank you so much for watching me, for sharing, for supporting me, for tuning in. I will say this, please, I've been getting suggestions, and that's what's helping me drive how I'm teaching you what we're working on each week. Let me know if there's something that you want to see. If I have the ability to, I'll message you. I'll get back to you and tell you if I can do it this week, or if it's going to be a couple weeks out, or if I don't have those products yet. But let me know what you want to see, and I'll do my best to try to teach it. All right. Have a great week. See you next week. Bye-bye.